Hello everyone, my name is Where We Don't Care My Name Is, and here we go with my review of How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, or rather, How to Train Your Dragon 3. Alright, so, DreamWorks did good with the Kung Fu Panda films. They did a good job with the Madagascar films. The Shrek films, they dropped the ball. But thankfully, they did a great job with the How to Train Your Dragon films. I was very happy with all of them from the beginning, middle, end. And I'm very happy that this film ended on a high note. With the story of this film takes place after the second one, where Hiccup is now chief. He's trying to keep his island safe. He's trying to save as many dragons as he can and create this utopia where dragons and humans live together. Problem is, the island is small, very small, and the more dragon he saves, the more overpopulated it gets. To the point that bad guys are trying to find these dragons, they're trying to capture them to use them for their army, and they hire an evil bad guy who wants to capture Hiccup's dragon, Toothless. Why? Movie will explain that. I'm not going to spoil this for you guys, but that causes Hiccup to now figure out that they have to find a new place to live where their dragons can be safe, where his people can be safe, and he's struggling to do that because, you know, he's was hoping this would be much easier than he thought it would be with dragons and humans living together, but it's not that easy when you have an evil, crazed bad guy who's coming after your dragons. So along the way, he also has to deal with the fact that Toothless is falling in love with this Light Fury, a blue-eyed white dragon. I'm not going to go with a Yu-Gi-Oh joke there, but I'm just saying that he is struggling to also let Toothless go because he can see that Toothless loves this dragon, but this dragon doesn't like humans. And so he's struggling to try letting Toothless go, while at the same time he's struggling to be the leader he needs to be because he feels that without Toothless he can't really do that, and he feels that if he's not able to do that, to be a great leader, then he won't be able to protect his people and keep Toothless safe from this evil, crazed bad guy. So I love how the story shows the struggles that he's facing with, the decisions he has to make, while at the same time, we see a very good story where, you know, Toothless and Light Fury are falling for one another, and we see, you know, Toothless not wanting to leave as well, but Hiccup is going to have to make a decision here, and it's done very well. I love how well-paced the story is. I love how you get hooked on the story. You get very emotional with it. The only problem I do have is I wish they would go into more details about the hidden world, a little more backstory with our villain as well, but they don't really do that. But I'm kind of fine with that because, again, it's focused on just with Hiccup, Toothless, everything that Hiccup has to go through to try to become a great leader. I love how well that story goes, and it really shows how well developed Hiccup's character has come from being this nerdy little guy to being, you know, a great dragon rider to now being a leader. So, and I love Astrid in this film where she's trying to help Hiccup. She's trying to help him get there, trying to help him get to where he can become a great leader. And it's well done. I love the relationship between these two. It's very strong. They have both come a long way together. And Astrid has really come a long way since the first film. All the other side characters as well, I really don't mind them at all. They have their moments. They have their funny moments. But one of them I do find very irritating, so that's a problem. Okay, well, what about the villain? How is the film this film? Because the villain from the second film was sort of weak. Actually, I take it back. He was kind of a weak villain, but I like this villain. This villain, I like him because he's not only he's kind of like the anti-Hiccup, where Hiccup, you know, wants to help bring dragons together, and he understands what needs to be done and uses, you know, his knowledge of dragons to help him. This guy, he is very evil. He will take advantage of anything he can. He will outsmart his opponent. He will, you know, do whatever it takes to get him what he wants. And he will be one step ahead of Hiccup every single time Hiccup thinks he has him. He's one step ahead of him, and I like that. I like that in this villain who's able to do that. The only problem is, again, a little more backstory with him, a little more like a flashback with him and why he's obsessed with Toothless. So that's kind of a problem, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's not bad. I still love this villain. It's a much stronger villain than in the second film. Toothless in this film, I love him so much, especially when he's trying to impress the Lecter. I'm like, oh my god, you're such a dork. But then again, I'm sure a lot of guys have tried doing that as well, trying to impress a girl. I'm sure I've had in the past, but we've been there, buddy. We've been there. So characters are very good. I love every single one of them, except for the side characters. Sometimes they're funny and sometimes they're not. I love the animation. The animation for this is beautiful. The hidden world when we finally get to it, and then when the island where they're living, and then the second island where they're living, and then the fight scenes as well. It's all well done. It's very good. The music for this is good as well. So yeah, I really don't have much of a problem with the animation. It's just DreamWorks does a great job. May not be Disney style, but it's still their own style, and they do such a great job. Especially when we see them flying, when we see them traveling around. It's just amazing because how well they've created this world and how beautiful they've made it. So, all right, How to Train Your Dragon 3. Does it have its flaws? Yes, but it's still a great film. It's still a lot of fun. They ended on a high note. It's very emotional. You are invested in this, and they do a great job ending it the way it should. I don't see how they can make another one. There's no way you can do that. This is a great way to end it. So, good job on you, DreamWorks. This was a great film, and I do recommend it. If you want to see it with your loved ones, if you want to see it with your family as well, go right ahead, guys. It's a great film. I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So that's it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film or any of the DreamWorks trilogy films, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Until then, take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.